Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Twins versus Rays Major League Baseball matchup on Monday, September 11th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We now also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club. And while the Dime Club's certainly not for everyone, if it's for you, if you're larger better, if you're looking for a place from betting syndicates, etc., call the toll-free number, text the number. You'll talk to a live person. They'll answer all your questions. But let's get to this one. Twins taking on the Rays. These are two teams looking right down the barrel of the postseason. The Twins looking like the winners of the American League Central, even though if they were in any other division, they wouldn't be in the playoffs at all. And the Tampa Bay Rays, well, looking like the number one wild card or potentially the winners of the American League East. The Rays, of course, had the American League East in their grasp and kind of let it slip with that horrible July. But really, since then, this has really been that same Rays team that we saw earlier this season. I think this year's Rays team, if anything, defines the entire Rays mentality of that whole next man up. And it really doesn't matter, if they have no superstar players on this team. In fact, when they lost Franco, just a few weeks ago, they barely batted an eyelash. When we look at this Rays pitching staff, you put these pitchers, most of them, on other teams, they're really nothing, but put them on this Rays team, all of a sudden, these guys are a viable option as starting pitcher and guys that we're going to see in the postseason. Tyler Glasnow was kind of an afterthought when he was in Pittsburgh. And, of course, he spent last season on the injured list after, the whole thing with, he said he injured himself because they eliminated the sticky stuff, right? When that allowed pitchers to hold on to the baseball better. But, the thing about Glasnow is he does have a super high ceiling. He has really good stuff, and the Rays recognize this. Is Glasnow a guy that can take you to the promised land? I'll tell you what, we've seen him in big situations, and I think that he can. So I think, certainly one of those guys. Sonny Gray on the other side of this one for the Twins. Sonny Gray he's been the same pitcher throughout his career. The expectations have been different throughout his career depending on where he's been. Lower expectations in places like Oakland and Cincinnati. Big-time expectations in New York for the Yankees, where he absolutely had his worst part of his entire career. The thing about this Twins team is, and I think Jay Briggs nailed it on our morning show, and I never really caught on to it until, about a month ago, but this team really gravitates towards 500 because that's what they are. They're just a very average baseball team. They have a few decent pitchers on the top, but that's not enough against a team like the Rays. I'm going to take the Rays in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.